Bridget, Brent, every other session, so in odd years here, the legislature is tasked with crafting the state's two-year budget. It's a long process which unfolds over the coming months, but what can we expect and what are some of the conversations state lawmakers and officials will be having? Let's break it down.
Our priorities and long-term goals and long-term responsibilities, all of that gets tied up in our state budget.
Creating and crafting the state budget is one of the most important things the legislature and governor do. It sets the tone and the priorities for where the state is headed.
Thanks to the reforms within the 2017 budget, we have taken Connecticut from a permanent fiscal crisis to its best financial health in a very long time.
Those 2017 reforms known as the fiscal guardrails. That's a term we've heard a lot over the past two sessions and will continue to be the center of discussions this year. The guardrails put in place are a spending cap, revenue cap, and a volatility cap. The revenue cap forces spending within our means. It ensures a cushion between revenue collected and what can be spent. The volatility cap requires $3.15 billion or more put aside to pay down pension debt from specific volatile types of revenue. Now these reforms have more than done their job. The comptroller's office projects a nearly $179 million surplus for the state, and there's already a battle shaping up to get a piece of that funding. Nonprofits and social services, Connecticut's colleges and universities, the child care industry, and more are all vying for a drop of the historic rainy day fund. This has led many state lawmakers to get behind possible changes to the guardrails, but state Republicans and Governor Lamont have cautioned against that. Flexibility or tweaks are possible this session as support grows, and Governor Lamont is yet to voice his latest stance in his State of the State.
Find a way to continue our fiscal progress while also doing more to meet the needs of the people of Connecticut and make sure that the people of Connecticut are sharing and feeling the state's fiscal progress.
And the governor is expected to tease some of these fiscal priorities in his State of the State address tomorrow at noon, but he'll present his full budget proposal to the legislature next month. After that, lawmakers will draft their own budget proposal, and a combination of both will come together to form a final version, which will then be passed by the end of the session in June. Bridget, Brent.
All right, Emma, thank you. And you can text the number on your screen with the keyword day one to get a link sent directly to you with everything you need to know as the session begins. There you'll find information about your lawmakers, how to contact them, and all the new laws we are tracking.